Okay, so my producer that I chose is a very successful producer in this generation right now, and one of the top. His name is Pharrell Williams. A little bit on Pharrell's childhood and his start of music. Pharrell is from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and his musical background started with uh, band camps as well as his school marching band during his middle school and elementary school days. And throughout that time, he met childhood friend Chad Hugo. Now, Chad Hugo is a very important person as far as, with Pharrell and success, because since back then they've stuck together and they managed to form a group called the Neptunes, and it's just them two, and they're pretty much a producing team. And from back then, they started off in '92, and today they've produced artists in which people wouldn't even expect, because of the fact that most people think of them as just a hip hop producing team. But that's not the case with Pharrell. The reason why I chose Pharrell as my producer is because of the fact that, one, he doesn't have a specific style. As I said before, he's produced for artists that people wouldn't expect, such as the Shakiras, the Britney Spears, all the way to Robin Thicke, Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, you name it, the Neptunes have produced it. What the things that make me gravitate towards Pharrell is because of the fact that he has this one specific groove, and me personally, I'm into more smooth music with a nice groove to it, and Pharrell has that. And what amazes me is not only does he have that in the hip hop game, but he also has a specific groove with his pop music as well. I mean, if you listen to songs such as Change Clothes by Jay-Z, and then if you listen to songs such as Get Lucky by Pharrell and Daft Punk,
We've come too far to give up who we are.
they're two completely different songs altogether, as opposed to a song like Grinding by the Clips. Now, if you listen to all three of those songs, they're totally different, but they all have this one specific groove. Like, it's not just, most producers, they have a certain thing that you could pick out in their songs that they do in most songs, and it's sort of like a signature. But what amazes me about Pharrell is there is no signature. It's just he manages to keep a specific groove behind his music to, continue to have your head nodding. Those are the things that I feel you need as a producer, because, you become unpredictable, but still manage to keep your audience or your fan base pleased by your music. And I'm not even into the whole pop scenery kind of thing. I'm not into artists like Britney Spears, but the songs that Pharrell has produced for her, the music behind it is great. And it's different, but it's still Pharrell. Like, when you hear it, you still can say, yeah, Pharrell produced it, And also, Pharrell isn't just great on the music side, but he's also a businessman. Today he's started a very successful clothing line called the Billionaire Boys Club. And with that, the clothes, it's very expensive, not to say, but it's very expensive, but it still manages to do well. And, he's doing well on both sides. And now, Pharrell has also started with Chad Hugo, who is his partner. They've managed to start their own record label, which is called Star Trek. So, if you look at Pharrell, he's constantly looking for ways to progress, not only in music, but in business, to, constantly stay relevant. And not only that, but he's a multi-Grammy award winning producer, multiple awards, and he's moved up from just the music scene to scoring movies, today, Pharrell has still managed to make major hits. One example, Blurred Lines has gone international and is at the top of the charts right now. And you know, he's constantly on the rise. I cannot say that I have noticed a specific time where Pharrell was actually on a decline, but these are the reasons why Pharrell is my favorite producer of our generation. And let's see what else Pharrell has to offer.